The history of Marshall Islands is a powerful narrative of ancient seafaring traditions, colonial rivalry, World War devastation, nuclear testing, and modern struggles for sovereignty. Located in the central Pacific Ocean, the Marshall Islands consist of low-lying coral atolls spread across a vast maritime area, making the ocean central to their survival, culture, and identity. Human settlement in the Marshall Islands began around 2000 to 1500 BCE, when Micronesian navigators arrived from Southeast Asia. These early settlers were among the world's most skilled ocean navigators, using stars, wave patterns, and stick charts to travel between islands. They developed highly adaptive societies based on fishing, coconut cultivation, breadfruit farming, and lagoon management. With little land and limited fresh water, cooperation and deep environmental knowledge were essential for survival. Traditional Marshallese society was organized around clans and chiefly lineages, with land ownership passed down through family inheritance. Chiefs held authority over land and resources, while social life centered on communal cooperation. Oral traditions preserved history, navigation knowledge, and spiritual beliefs. The stick charts used by Marshallese navigators remain one of the most remarkable achievements of indigenous maritime science. European contact began in the 16th century, but sustained involvement did not occur until the late 19th century. In 1885, the Marshall Islands became a German protectorate, marking the beginning of formal colonial rule. Germany established trading networks and copra plantations, but largely governed indirectly, allowing traditional leadership structures to continue with limited interference. Following Germany's defeat in World War I, control of the Marshall Islands passed to Japan under a League of Nations mandate in 1920. Japanese administration brought infrastructure development and increased settlement, but also militarized the islands. During World War II, the Marshall Islands became a major battleground between Japanese and American forces. Fierce fighting took place at Kwajalein and other atolls in 1944, resulting in widespread destruction and civilian suffering. After World War II, the Marshall Islands came under United States administration as part of the Trust Territory of the Pacific Islands. This period proved to be one of the most traumatic in Marshallese history. Between 1946 and 1958, the United States conducted 67 nuclear tests, primarily at Bikini and Enewetak Atolls. Entire communities were forcibly relocated, environments were permanently damaged, and generations of Marshallese suffered severe health consequences from radiation exposure. The nuclear testing legacy shaped Marshallese political consciousness and fueled demands for self-determination. In 1979, the Marshall Islands established self-government, and in 1986, it became fully sovereign through a compact of free association with the United States. This agreement granted independence while allowing the U.S. to maintain military access in exchange for financial assistance and defense responsibilities. Since independence, the Marshall Islands has faced persistent challenges, including economic dependency, health crises linked to nuclear testing, and environmental vulnerability. Rising sea levels and climate change threaten the very existence of the low-lying atolls, making the Marshall Islands a leading voice in global climate advocacy. At the same time, the country continues to preserve its cultural heritage through language, navigation traditions, and communal values. Overall, the history of the Marshall Islands is one of resilience in the face of extraordinary hardship. From ancient navigators who mastered the Pacific Ocean to communities affected by war and nuclear testing, the Marshallese people continue to defend their sovereignty, culture, and right to a sustainable future.